have just come in London to promote Tanzania at first, and then we can also introduce our product, which we are catering for tourism and mountain climbing in Tanzania. Actually, we are based in Moshi, whereby we are running safaris to all Tanzania National Park and mountain excursion, Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Meru, and Oldonyo Lengai.
So, as it appears that you have got, in fact, I have also read on the website, because we have been following your hotel, we have got a very big interest in it. It seems to be one of the best resorts and hotels in East Africa.
It's very true, because it has got a long history. This hotel is built in a coffee plantation, which was established in 1935 during the colonial time by Germans, and then later it was taken over by the British people. And then after some changes in our country, well, we managed to acquire this land and started building this hotel within that coffee plantation.
Right, now let me go back here. Because every time we see the best hotel in the country or in East Africa, it has to be owned by foreigners or Europeans. This is your hotel.
This is my personal hotel. It's a family hotel. And as you said, not really that all the nice hotels in Tanzania belongs to white people or Europeans. No. There are still quite a good number of Africans which are coming up with very nice hotels in Moshi and Arusha. And we are among them, actually.
See, this is why Africans in London comes in place, because we want to expose them. And so tell us just briefly, what sort of activities that goes on in Kilimanjaro?
Well, at Kilimanjaro, we take it as a base for everybody who is coming to Tanzania and would like to make a safari to the northern circuit, especially mountain trekking, Mount Kilimanjaro and Mount Meru and Oldonyo Lengai. But as well, we have a regular excursion to Lake Manyara, Ngorongoro, Tarangire, and Serengeti. Well, for those who are doing the mountain climbing, as well can take them to Zanzibar, because we are very close to Kilimanjaro International Airport, so that it takes only about an hour to bring our clients from Kilimanjaro Airport to our hotel.
Mr. Minde,
yes, please.
We have been talking. You know, we are very excited about Kilimanjaro.
Yes, please.
You know, my wife.
Yes.
She got it right, because she's not an African.
Right.
But when I mentioned something Kilimanjaro, many people, many Africans, they think it's wrong. It should have been Kilimanjaro. I said, no, Kilimanjaro is simple. So tell us more about Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro, actually, Kilimanjaro itself doesn't have a proper name. This has been a misconfusion due to language barrier. During the old time when the white people, British people, German, wherever were coming to Tanzania, and especially to this area of Kilimanjaro, each one had to ask the local people, what's the name of that hill or what's the name of that mountain? The Chaga people, actually, they were surprised because they were thinking that this man must be crazy. Why is he asking about that huge mountain? We have been looking at it all our life, and somebody is coming here to ask about the name. So at first they were getting surprised, and to get a surprise in Chaga name, you just say Kibo. Kibo means you are getting surprised. And then when this person continue asking about the name of that mountain, he'll just talk with fellow Chagan, saying he's asking me about Kilimanjaro. And then this white man will nod and say, you're saying Kilimanjaro, and then he will nod, thinking that that is the correct name. But actually, when Mchaga says Kilema means impossible, Kiaro means journey. So the white man is asking about the mountain, and he's telling his fellow friend that he's asking me about the impossible journey, Kilema Kiaro. So we thought that it would be a good name for us to take, because we also want to promote our language, Kichaga. And we have all the rights for the mountain, and I think that could be taken as a name. And originally, as I said, the white people could not pronounce Kilimanjaro when they were told with this Chagamen, so instead they pronounce it as Kilimanjaro.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, you know, since I got in touch with my marketing managers from Tanzania, and probably you have actually, as we've been talking to you, I have been to your website, and I see everything is well organized. Tell just briefly, what sort of clientele are you trying to attract even while we are here?
Well, actually, our intention is to give certification service. So we target all clients who can cope with our images and our ideas. But actually, we're looking for middle class, especially, and upper class.
Oh, you are looking for people with money?
Not really. Well, as I said, nowadays everybody's looking for quality, good service, and all this kind of stuff. And at the beginning, we were thinking that the people with big money, they're the only one who wants, something with quality. But it seems it's everybody now.
Do you also have Africans coming to your hotel?
Definitely. We have a lot, and we have a lot of seminars going around our places, which are conducted by government organization, and also some other people within the area. They just uses that place for wedding and ceremony.
It's very good. You have just mentioned wedding. You know, wedding is a very big business. Maybe Africans in London TV, we ought to come there and maybe film a wedding that is taking place there.
Actually, we had some guys from America who came all the way from America to do a wedding at our place. Not only that, we also had some other people who came all the way from Asia and do a wedding at our hotel.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I think for British people, it's high time now to come to our place.
Mr. Minde, thanks very much. It's been nice talking to you.
My name is Mark Couch. I'm a mountain leader. I lead trips all around the world, but mostly I lead all my trips in Africa on Mount Kilimanjaro.
You've been to Kilimanjaro?
Many times.
Why Kilimanjaro?
Whenever I go to Tanzania, whenever I get to meet my local team there, the local guides and the local porters, and we get onto the mountain, it's a special place. It's a special place for me. It's a big mountain. It's 6,000 meters, just under 6,000 meters. The different environments from when we start down the bottom to when we get to the summit is so varied. We start in the forest. We leave the forest onto the plateau. It's very open, and then once we leave the plateau, we're on the side of Kilimanjaro proper, on the steep slopes. It's very cold and it's very harsh environment, but it's very beautiful as well.
Have you actually been at the top?
I've been at the top many times.
Many times. So, is there any specific reason? I'm sure this time when you climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, there was a reason why you did it.
Yes.
Do you do it for charity or?
The company that I work for, Charity Challenge, the trips that we take, every client is for doing it for charity. So it's not just for the adventure of climbing the mountain. The aim is to reach the summit, to reach the top, but there's also an underlying aim to raise money for different charities. So this is the main reason.
But different charities in Tanzania?
Different charities, sometimes in Tanzania, sometimes throughout the rest of East Africa or Africa, and also all around the world.
So this accent, of course, is a European accent, but where is it from?
My accent, originally I'm from Australia, but my father is European, he's from Austria. I live in France, but sometimes I come to the UK for work and always go back to Africa to climb Kilimanjaro as well.
Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Nzuki. I'm the Managing Director of the Tanzania Tourist Board. This year has been a very good year in Tanzania, although we have had the general elections and we have gone very smoothly. We have gone through the election and we have come with one very important, strong message, is that Tanzania has always and will ever be a very peaceful country. It's a happy nation. In addition to the usual services and products that we have always brought to this part of the world, Tanzania sells very strongly in this part of the world as a safari destination. So we have always emphasized on that. But in addition to that, Tanzania offers a very special experience. Thanks to our conservation values, we offer that wilderness experience that is not offered anywhere in the world, the true African wilderness experience. But in addition to that, we also have cultural products as well as the beaches. As you understand, we have Zanzibar as well, offering excellent beaches, Zanzibar being the melting pot of cultures, and the Spice Island. So we have all these products. We have with us about 60 companies, including airlines, also tour operators and hotels. So all of them have come here, and they have been very busy for the last few days. A lot of guests, a lot of inquiries, and like I'm saying, the future is very, very bright. We have gone through this election, and things have been very, very smooth, and we expect the business to grow. As you know, safety and security is the very important ingredient of tourism development.
Well, adding to, you have mentioned several companies. Now, who do you have actually Tanzanians operating these companies?
That's correct. We have only a few foreign-owned companies, but the majority are Tanzanian-owned. So the number is pretty much significant.
So, after the world travel market, this is part of selling your country. After this, then what do you do? How do you back it up?
That's correct. As you would understand, Britain, or rather United Kingdom, is our #1 market at the moment, with about 58,000 visitors annually. We don't only come to the trade show and go back and go back to the next trade show again. We always support these trade shows with ongoing marketing activities. For example, as you would understand, currently Tanzania is showcasing or has advertised in the UK Premier League. We have about 6 stadiums where Tanzania promotional campaigns are running in those stadiums, and that started in August 2010 and will continue through May 2011. So we not only go to these trade fairs, but we also have support tourism campaigns all year round.
My name is Alan Kijazi. I'm the Director of Planning and Tourism Services for Tanzania National Parks. We have come here to attend the World Travel Market because we see a lot of potential of attracting tourists from all over the world to come and visit our national parks in the country. We have 15 national parks, including the famous Serengeti and the Kilimanjaro National Parks, and other parks as well, which are quite unique in nature, and we feel that we have a lot to offer to the customers all over the world.
Tanzania is known as one of the beautiful countries in East Africa, if not in Africa.
Exactly.
Now, at the World Travel Market, what have you actually brought to tell the world?
Basically, we are telling the world that we own the best parks that we have in this world. And if people really like to see the true nature, the true beauty of Africa, they should come and visit our national parks. We have parks, for example, Serengeti, which is quite unique. It's very different from all other parks in the world, and it has recently been recognized as the new 7th wonder of the world. We have Kilimanjaro mountain, which is quite unique. It's the only mountain in tropical Africa that is known to have snow throughout the year. And it is the highest mountain as well, the highest freestanding mountain that we have. And we have other national parks as well, like Ruaha National Park, which is now the largest national park in Africa. It's quite unique. It has diverse wildlife, diverse vegetation species, and very, very unique in nature, and it is still unexplored. We have other parks like Katavi, which is still very virgin, very remote, but very attractive for those tourists that want solitude in a true wilderness environment. That is one of the parks that I would encourage them to visit. and basically many other parks that are very different in nature, but each one with its own uniqueness.
Right. The clientele that you are attracting, what sort of clientele are you attracting?
Well, basically we want to maintain our parks as natural as possible. So we are attracting the clientele that is willing to spend more in a wilderness environment, but also in a sort of not too much mixed in a mass sort of tourism. Our policy is low volume, high yield, so that whoever intends to visit our national parks is assured of really enjoying the true value for money that they have invested to come and visit our national parks.
You see, you have got two clientele.
Yeah.
We as Africans, we have got an advantage.
Exactly.
We have got the Europeans, and we have got the Africans.
Exactly.
Are you doing anything for Africans? Are you marketing the national parks in Tanzania?
Exactly. We are promoting regional tourism, and specifically we are offering special services for regional tourism in terms of accommodation facilities. We have facilities that we sell at a cheaper price for regional tourists. We also have special entrance fees for regional tourists, and the purpose is to make sure that we balance both international tourism and regional tourism. Presently, tourism in the country and in national parks is dominated by international tourism. We want to balance out that, and that's why we are creating special incentives for regional tourism in terms of accommodation and in terms of the fees that we charge.
See, the numbers of Europeans coming to Tanzania is far more greater than the Africans.
Exactly.
Give me a rough figure of the Africans coming to attend.
The Africans coming to visit our national parks, they are not more than 7% of the total number of tourists that we are receiving. So almost 93% are Europeans.
So you have to, there is a lot to be done.
Exactly, there is a lot to be done. And I think that has not only to be done through the pricing mechanism, but convincing people to change their mindset. Most of the African countries feel that these national parks are there for Europeans. They are not there for them. But we are trying to convince them to change their mindset and believe that these national parks are there for them. And they are basically secondary for Europeans. They are our natural resources.
What methods are you see? I am very, very much interested in Africa.
Exactly.
What methods are you using to market your parks to Africa?
Yeah, there are several methods that we use. The first one is to attend regional tourism promotional fairs. We attend regional tourism promotional fairs in Tanzania, in Kenya, in Zimbabwe, in South Africa, in Zambia, and other destinations in Africa as well. Further to that, we are also using media, both newspapers and television, to inform them of the attractions that we have. And we also use our embassies effectively in those countries. We have Tanzanian embassies in all those countries, and we send our promotional materials. We support these embassies to make sure that they deliver the message on national parks to the right clientele.